What's up, everyone? It's Sheletta. I'm here getting a phone for one of my newly minted teenagers with Xfinity Mobile. They've got great options, affordable plans, and solid coverage that works for our whole family. With Xfinity Mobile, my daughter can stay connected with me wherever she goes. And did you know when you sign up, you can get an extra phone line free for a full year? Switch to Xfinity Mobile today for more savings, more smiles, and more ways to stay connected.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette, I'm Evette.
Hey, Evette, I'm Tina, and we are the JETsetting Divas. Hey, ladies,
Jeanette,
what's going on?
You're a little bit more excited.
Yes, girl, look, we still alive. Look, traveling. What's going on in the world of travel? Oh my gosh!
I just got back home. I'm so happy to be home. I don't even know what day it is.
Girl, look.
I'm trying to figure out.
You didn't have a watch. You didn't have a watch with the date and time on it.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. How do we recover from a long trip?
Yeah.
What you been doing?
PTSD.
But did you, Evette, when you got back from your long trip, did you I'm going to just sleep all day, do nothing, nobody bug me? Or
yes.
Back to it, okay?
Yes. Until I can't even figure out what's going on anymore.
Oh, well, you're going to have to get back to it because I'm telling you, this high-paced world, you see, since you've been back, it's been a whole week. Look, so you just like time flies. It's like you've been back and a week has flown by already.
Yeah, and I don't even know it.
I would say you can use some vitamins or maybe, I know you will walk. We were going to go walking yesterday, maybe exercise, maybe using vitamins will help you.
Well, y'all know that I am really I am game for my nutrients.
Yeah,
so
holistic, yeah.
I do my vitamins. I do everything. And especially if you're traveling, you have to take vitamins because there's a lot of stuff going around.
Yes, yeah.
But you need vitamins just for a lot of things. Just for your hair loss, your skin. Yeah. We just need it for our nails. I mean, because have you noticed? As you get older, we've depleted a lot of this. Vitamin D has been like the main thing as well as these multivitamins that we need to take.
In fact, my doctor put me on vitamin D, so mine was so low.
Yeah, my vitamin D was low, and so my doctor ordered me to take it, but it came back up. You just got to get out in the sun.
Yes, but there's no sun.
Vitamin D comes from the sun, so you need to get out on the beach.
But I said we won't get enough when we get out in the sun. We'll get a little bit more, but we won't get enough of what we really need.
Yeah, and I think it's because of the type of sun. Here in Texas, the sun is beaming, and it's like you want to be in shade. We don't want to be out in the elements. But if you I kept saying I don't think our bodies have even recovered from COVID. Being in the house all the time, where we didn't really get out. If we did, we may have gone in the backyard, front yard, to the store. But so a lot of that depletion came from COVID, and now we don't want to be in the sun. We want to be in the cool. We don't want to sit on the patio when we go out to eat.
Not here in Texas. Oh, I set out yesterday, and I grilled, and I was like, oh my God, it's just beautiful. Okay. The weather was just
yesterday. Oh wow.
Yeah. Sunday, whenever Sunday was.
Because yesterday it's been raining the last couple of days.
Anymore. Sunday, I grilled a whole bunch of meat and stuff or whatever, and it was beautiful. But when June come, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Because you remember we had last summer, we had 100 days of 100 degrees, and I mean, and I have a big tree that covers my patio, and I had the fan going. I'm like, I had a neck fan. And so it was like, I want to be out there because I love being on the patio.
Yeah.
I love the patio.
I love outside, but not when it's hot. Not when it's hot.
And actually, next week is supposed to be in the 90s.
Okay, so I've been in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah for 35
What
days.
you been doing?
And it was kind of cold. It was
Okay.
But on the days that it was like kind of warm, I would sit out on a patio at the training facility and just sit in the sun.
Okay.
And they had some people that was like, oh, I don't want to be in the sun or whatever. I'm like, I want to be in the sun. I want to be in the sun.
Do you want to tell our listeners what you were doing there? Because I think I'm kind of, I don't know if you want to let the cat out the bag, but I'm excited.
Yes.
Okay.
We do have some
You really haven't introduced this to the public or what have you, but I was in training in Salt Lake City, Utah, training for a flight attendant. So y'all gonna see a whole
roll over. We actually got a certified flight attendant
now. So we are authentic now.
We're certified now.
Yep. My okay, so like it's coming in the mail now.
Yes. And so on this podcast, we need some explosion. We need some a bunch of celebration stuff, because this is a very big thing. So Evette, you tend to roll over, but I mean, you have gone through the training that you have gone through to become a certified flight attendant. You have really put the stamp on the Jet Setting Divas, and just validate, because now you have that inside look and experience that you're going to gain just understanding what goes on flights. It was a hard process.
Yes. When I said that I have PT, post-traumatic stress, it was it's not easy. It's not easy.
So you're really a pilot. You're a pilot, but you just can't fly the plane.
Right. Exactly.
He's assisting with the flying.
Yeah, but that's all right. But I'm telling you, it's just like the nurse and the doctor. The nurse does all the work. The doctor just get all the
exactly.
The flight attendant does a lot of work, and the pilot, they just get you there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are exactly right. It was a lot.
So that is
congratulations.
That's official.
That's official.
Look, I got a glass of wine just for you. I got a glass of wine just for the cause. So now we have to now I feel like we got an inside track to understand what's going on with these airlines. Because you know what, I have been struggling with the fees, because we talk about fees, but recently in the last day or so, the FTC has just put a ban on all of these jump fees. And I sent some information, but I've been reading into it, because it goes beyond those weird resort fees that they started charging us when you're not even really a resort, but all of a sudden now I'm paying a resort fee. I'm not even using the pool. It's the middle of the winter. And then it goes into and then it goes into those ticket prices when you go to live events and concerts. You start off with a $30 ticket. By the time you get done with all the fees, you done paid $60 for a ticket. True. Because they've charged these convenient fees and excess fees and service fees. And I'm kind of at my wit's end on this. And I mean,
what I would say, in this economy, I don't need to be charged any extra fees for anything. Eggs are $7-8 a dozen. It just cost of everything is outrageous. So when does that start? I know you said
it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. Well, I think they start the whole, people need to start changing, because it has to be implemented, I guess, by the 12th. And what they're saying is even on things like short-term rentals, things like that, they can't just say, oh, this is the cost, and then you got this fee and cleaning up fee, and then they need to make sure that they are clear about the fees up front. They cannot add any additional fees after they've already posted that this is the fee for the rental. They need to include or incorporate that in there. They can't have all these additional line items. I guess it has to be itemized. That's what I'll say when they put the fees out there now.
Yeah,
and that'll be helpful.
It's crazy. like I'm this I went to the grocery store because I haven't really been shopping or anything or whatever, but I went to the grocery store like Sunday, and the $3 potato salad that I normally buy was $6.
Wow.
Are they putting the tariffs on already?
What is going on? I was like,
potatoes are locally grown. They know the potatoes are locally grown.
There's a thing online that they're showing now, Instagram and TikTok, where 5 years ago you spent $100, you got maybe 6-7 bags of food. Now you get two.
Yeah,
$100.
If that, I have actually gone to the store to pick up just a couple of items. And when you look at a couple of items, unless you're buying stuff, nothing is $1. You everything, even those little crackers that you get on the airplane that you can go buy in the grocery store, those little biscottis. Used to be able to buy a whole pack for like $1. Now that pack now is $3.99. And I'm like,
give me some biscottis.
Because you're on a flight. You're on those flights. That's all you're gonna be.
And then we marketed, serviced each other with the biscottis.
Okay.
Some biscottis and soda.
They do, yes.
Go good with coffee. That's all I ever know.
Yeah, dip them in your coffee. Hey, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh yes. And you know what else? I don't know if y'all tried it before, but if y'all still have some of that pistachio liqueur,
they would be definitely good. I do have some.
Oh yeah.
Somebody in training told me dip it in orange juice. I was like, what?
I guess
it don't even sound good, but maybe try it. But
maybe if it has that same level of acidity, sweetness like that pistachio, it will taste good because it really is a good taste to it. So go figure. But I know it's going to be just so many changes. I'm looking forward to flying. A lot of different things. Like now you have to have a real ID.
Yes.
So the new thing now is that you got to have that little star now on your driver's license or ID cards now, because that validates that you are supposed to be. Used to be able to, remember they used to make fake ones now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, because I think that star they can't duplicate that star.
Right.
Yeah, so you could try to run a copy, but the star won't show up. If you ever try to run a copy, it won't show up. I think that's it's kind of like what they call it, a watermark in the back or something like that.
It looks like it is.
Yeah, that's
this is what happened to me, and I don't know what I was thinking about. So I came through I had my water jug.
TSA.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had my water jug and it was filled. And I don't know why I didn't think about getting rid of it before.
Probably just exhausted through the process that you had went through.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So
you did a lot of work to be
through, and they was like, you got water. And they made me throw it. They walked me to the gate.
Wow.
And walked me out. And they said, throw it out, and then you got to come back through.
Wow.
What? They made you go all the way back to the beginning?
Yes.
Wow.
So usually they have a trash can right there.
They wouldn't let me throw it out there. They made me go all the way. So this is a heads up. Don't come through with liquids, because they're going to make you go all the way. Well, that was in Salt Lake City. So I don't know what other airports do or whatever. They might be different. But they made me go all the way to the beginning and come back through. They sure did.
One advantage you'll have now is you won't have to even stand in the line. You'll be able to go through the workforce line.
No, yeah, I can go through the known members. But what happened was the computer system was down, so I couldn't get registered. So I had to go through the regular
line. But from now on, you'll be able to go through the
I can go through, like, I can even bring, like, you don't even have to worry about the 3 ounces. You can go on through.
Can you bring, like, if you're flying with us, can you bring us through that line, or can you only?
No.
You have,
No,
okay.
no. We are not verified members.
I'm trying to get some JETsetting Diva perks. See that?
But you got your TSA, and you be happy with that. And anything that we have big, we just give it to Evette and let her put it in her.
Yes. And at least that's another way we can do it.
You can handle all the luggage and all the big products that we be trying to bring through. Because you know us, we'll bring a bottle of liquor, or we'll be trying to bring some lotion, some shooters. Yeah, so that's crazy. But that's interesting that they don't have a better process for verifying people that have already been authorized to go through. So you going all at the beginning.
Yeah, I just couldn't go through that day because
you hadn't got your credentials yet.
I wasn't registered yet.
Okay.
But I'll be able to go through now.
Okay.
Another perk. We're gonna keep on tracking.
Yes, and every perk. And hopefully we can maybe get some of those fees reduced as a group, not individually, but as a group. When we all try to travel together. That
is going to make a big difference because so I definitely say this has been like just hopefully people will listen, and this is how informative this is about the things that keep in mind here. And we celebrating Evette, and now we got us a flight attendant on our team. So hey,
yes, we do.
Not only will we be jet setting, we gonna have jet setting. We gonna know all the guidelines.
Yes, we got a JETsetting
Divas. Yes, this has been awesome, ladies, and I look forward to our next trip. I can't wait till we get that back on the books so we can get moving. And Evette, I know you're going to enjoy all the traveling that you will do and all the points you're going to be racking up. And
congratulations, Evette. I know some hard work. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the JETsetting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the JETsetting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You know Sheletta makes you laugh, but did you know Sheletta Brundidge can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Sheletta Brundidge founded Sheletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Sheletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Sheletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
When I was introduced to Bremer, I really appreciated it. It was more of a relationship. The support that we have in project-based lending, it's emboldening us to go after larger projects. That is a game changer for a small business. The resources and the support from Bremer Bank is exciting that I could stay with them forever. Sometimes when you're working with bankers, they relish the fact of saying no. With Bremer, it's like they're finding a way to say yes.